2026 Democratic and Republican primaries, and voters in Archer County will vote on who will serve as the county's judge. 3 candidates have thrown their names in the hat. Archer County resident and mortgage loan officer Levi Berger, alongside the current mayor of Lakeside City, Corey Glassburn. The two are challenging the incumbent judge in Archer County, Randy Jackson, who is seeking to be elected for a 4th term in office. To hear from each candidate, all you have to do is just go over to TexomasHomepage.com. And for more on voting locations, sample ballots, an in-depth look at what you'll be voting on tomorrow, or if you want to see any of our other candidate previews, again, just go to TexomasHomepage.com and look for your local election headquarters.
All right, let's go ahead now and check in with John Cameron over in the Weather Center. And John, we should expect some cooler days as the week goes on.
Yeah, it's kind of a roller coaster ride as far as temperatures. There's a cold front just kind of lingering in the area. We'll have a relatively warm day tomorrow, and then temperatures do fall in the middle of the week. Tonight's going to be an interesting night because winds have already become southerly. It's possible that we may already have hit our low temperature, our overnight low. Temperatures might actually climb a little bit past midnight with south winds increasing across the area. Pretty quiet across the areas. Clouds, very little in the way of rain. Rain chances go up a little bit about 24 hours from now. Tomorrow will be our warmest day of the week. We're 80 degrees by noon, and we're mid-80s for highs tomorrow, despite some cloud cover. But rain chances get better with the arrival of a few cold fronts. Temperatures are kind of up and down. And with the rain chances comes at least a slight chance of some severe weather. I'll outline all that coming up later in the 70 forecast, guys.
All right, sounds good. Thank you so much, John. We will see you in a little bit.
A major step forward in the renovation of Wichita Falls City Hall is now underway as one city department officially moves back into the building.
Beginning today, the Wichita Falls Utility Collections Department officially reopened inside City Hall and Memorial Auditorium over at 1300 7th Street. Residents needing to pay water bills or their utility accounts in person will now enter through the 6th Street entrance, where payment and service windows are located on the first floor. The department had been temporarily operating out of the Wichita Tower for a couple of years while construction continued at City Hall.
City leaders say bringing the utilities department back downtown helps centralize services once again. The other departments will gradually return as construction finishes, with 1st and 2nd floor offices expected within the next few weeks. Well, don't go anywhere. John is back after the break with a look at his full forecast.
And coming up later, the latest is the Secretary of State gives a briefing on the situation in Iran.
It's the ultimate hockey experience. The Allen Americans are back. Join us at the Credit Union of Texas Event Center for heart-pounding action, unforgettable moments, and a community that bleeds red, white, and blue. Bring your family and friends and enjoy amazing food, fun activities, and the thrill of live hockey. Feel the rush as the Allen Americans battle it out on the ice. Get tickets today at AllenAmericans.com and join the adventure. Allen Americans Hockey, where every game is a win.
Introducing Purple, the only mattress with the GelFlex grid, designed to relieve pressure and reduce pain, so you can end and start your day feeling refreshed. From quiet mornings to meaningful moments together, because the right bed doesn't just improve your night, it improves your day. Save up to $500 on a Purple mattress during the President's Day sale. Purple, less pain, better sleep.
I feel sometimes that I'm not listened to. I feel that I'm not getting the attention that I need, and it's a lot built up in my chest. I would just want you to listen to me more often and evaluate situations with me and lead me towards success.
Listening is a form of love. Find ways to support your kids at soundedouttogether.org.
I'm a United States Marine. When I came home, I became angry. I had migraines and respiratory issues.
I served in the Army. There's a lot more people out there that have gone through more things. I shouldn't go and get those benefits because they had it worse.
If you could say anything to that veteran, what would you say? Every veteran is deserving the benefits they earned by serving our country. you deserve because you serve. If you're struggling with life after service, don't wait. Reach out.
Love the hustle, Cliff. Who are you?
Your lungs.
We're quite proud of you.
Even though you quit smoking years ago, you may be at risk for lung cancer.
Okay, but with the routine screening, you can detect it early when it's more curable.
Sounds good, guys. Can I get a little space here?
Biologically, no.
Okay.
Listen to your lungs. Get a routine screening that could save your life. Talk to your doctor and learn more at savedbythescan.org.
Even the mighty might not see it.
John Cameron.
All right, so we were kind of spoiled with that warmer weather last week, so now we're kind of going to see some cooler temperatures along with some rain chances.
After tomorrow, you're right. After 4 consecutive 80-degree days, today was actually kind of an average early March day. Then watch what happens. We're back to the mid-80s for tomorrow.
I'm not mad at it.
This week's weather really has everything to do with really which way the wind is blowing. We had north winds today. We'll have strong south winds tomorrow. The result is tomorrow is going to be one of our warmest days of 2026 so far. Our warmest was the final day of February, Saturday, when we made it to 88 degrees. So we're 85 for tomorrow for Wichita Falls, 83 Lawton, 84 Frederick, 81 Duncan, 87 Vernon, 84 for Altus, 82 tomorrow for Bowie. Look at Throckmorton, 88 degrees tomorrow, 85 for Graham, 87 for Seymour. So thanks to a cold front just kind of lingering in the area, with a change in the wind direction, we get a different temperature. So 85 south winds tomorrow, more of a north wind for Wednesday. Temperatures climbing just shy of 70 degrees, mid 70s for Thursdays with some clouds, and then maybe 80 for Friday before another cold front comes through, and clouds keep temperatures on the cooler side for Saturday. Okay, so today was kind of average temperature-wise, 63 degrees, morning low of 40. Compare that to what I think we made to 81 yesterday afternoon. 92, the record high for this date, set back, 50, sorry, my math is not great, 54 years ago, 52. Over 50 years ago. 56 now, and we may have already seen our coolest temperatures of the night. With these south winds increasing, we might actually see temperatures climb just a little bit as the night goes on, so relatively mild night compared to last night. Switch over to the Futurecast just to show you that if we see rain tomorrow, the best chances will be probably after dark. The Futurecast trying to break out some thunderstorms southwest Oklahoma. This would be 8, 9, 10 o'clock, with the best chances generally north of Lawton and along I-40. Perhaps North Texas misses out. And then as we get into Wednesday, the best chance for storms is going to be maybe closer to the Metroplex, including, say, Jacksboro and Bowie, and then eastern Oklahoma. So this is how it goes for tomorrow evening. Best storm chances west of Lawton and Wichita Falls, maybe up towards west central Oklahoma. And then it's pushes east as we get to Wednesday, with maybe a chance for some hail-producing storms, some wind-producing storms, Bowie, Jacksboro, into the Metroplex. But the severe weather ingredients will be lingering Thursday into Friday, so we'll keep an eye on things for you. Relatively mild tonight, thanks to partly cloudy skies and increasing south winds. We got our warmest day of the week tomorrow, a windy day, south winds 15, gusts of over 30 miles per hour. And in the 7-day forecast, to just kind of bottom line it for you, Michael and I believe that our rain will come primarily in the form of some shower activities, but there's going to be some isolated thunderstorms that could produce some hail and high winds, and that risk will carry perhaps even into the weekend. And temperatures kind of all over the place, a mix of 80s, 70s, and 60s.
Introducing Purple, the only mattress with the GelFlex grid, designed to relieve pressure and reduce pain, so you can end and start your day feeling refreshed. From quiet mornings to meaningful moments together, because the right bed doesn't just improve your night, it improves your day. Save up to $500 on a Purple mattress during the President's Day sale. Purple. Less pain, better sleep.
Oh, I don't see where you got your degree.
I don't have one. I went another route.
All right. I guess tell me a bit about your experience.
For 15 years, I've been managing logistics and mastering project management skills.
Wow. Sounds like you've got just the kind of skills and experience we're looking for.
I don't remember how it started.
What's it there?
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
On the front lines across the globe.
In Rome, South Korea, Ukraine, and Israel. We'll give you an up-close look
At the center of the moments that matter.
What do you want the world to know? What is the mission?
International correspondent Robert Sherman on News Nation.
Love the hustle, Cliff. Who are you?
Your lungs.
We're quite proud of you.
Even though you quit smoking years ago, you may be at risk for lung cancer.
Okay. But with the routine screening, you can detect it early when it's more curable.
Sounds good, guys. Can I get a little space here?
Biologically, no.
Okay.
Listen to your lungs. Get a routine screening that could save your life. Talk to your doctor and learn more at savebythescan.org.
My opponent is completely disregarding almost half of my arguments which I respond to.
Communities must step up.
Laws
and
alone
protest
cannot
against this
stop the bullet.
normalization. Well, I completely disagree.
Point of inquiry, do you guys even realize that the number one killer of children and teens are gun injuries?
You're probably starting to realize now, this is not a debate.
There is no adult in this earth that wants children to die.
I worry for my kids.
Festival.
Secretary of State Marco Rubio briefed congressional leaders as hundreds of thousands of Americans are still in the region. Many airline passengers have been stranded or face delays, and the State Department has issued a worldwide caution alert. Jillian Turner has the latest from the State Department.
They're attacking our embassies directly. They're attacking facilities that have nothing to do with war or with military.
Tonight, American embassies in the Mideast remain under shelter-in-place or evacuation orders. The State Department worldwide caution alert remains in place. Quote, Americans worldwide, and especially in the Middle East, should follow the guidance in the latest security alerts issued by the nearest U.S. embassy or consulate.
We're ensuring that the world's #1 sponsor of terror can never obtain a nuclear weapon.
That mission comes with a cost. American diplomatic outposts around the world are becoming targets for anti-American protests and violence. Smoke billowing above the U.S. Embassy in Kuwait today after Iranian militias launched attacks targeting the area. A State Department official says no embassy staff members were injured. In Baghdad, hundreds of Iraqis attempted to storm the fortified Green Zone, home to the U.S. Embassy compound. And in South Asia, 22 people were killed during violent protests at the American Embassy in Karachi, Pakistan over the weekend, where people held signs saying, "Death to America." In Europe, more than 1,000 people in Athens, Greece took to the streets outside the U.S. Embassy there, Greek demonstrators holding signs reading, "Hands off Iran." Secretary of State Marco Rubio has launched a 24/7 emergency task force to communicate with Americans stranded in harm's way, urging them to make contact. Enroll at step.state.gov to get security alerts and join the WhatsApp channel called U.S. Department of State Security Updates for U.S. citizens. Tonight, a State Department official tells us they have already had 5 million engagements through the State Department's emergency communications channels since the beginning of Operation Epic Fury. As of now, no State Department evacuations are planned, though that could change by the hour.
Don't go anywhere. We'll have more news for you right after the break.
It's the ultimate hockey experience. The Allen Americans are back. Join us at the Credit Union of Texas Event Center for heart-pounding action, unforgettable moments, and a community that bleeds red, white, and blue. Bring your family and friends and enjoy amazing food, fun activities, and the thrill of live hockey. Feel the rush as the Allen Americans battle it out on the ice. Get tickets today at AllenAmericans.com and join the adventure. Allen Americans Hockey, where every game is a win.
Introducing Purple, the only mattress with the GelFlex grid, designed to relieve pressure and reduce pain. So you can end and start your day feeling refreshed. From quiet mornings to meaningful moments together. Because the right bed doesn't just improve your night, it improves your day. Save up to $500 on a Purple mattress during the President's Day sale. Purple. Less pain, better sleep.
My opponent is completely disregarding almost half of my arguments which I responded to.
Communities must step up.
Laws alone cannot stop the bullet.
Well, I completely disagree.
Point of inquiry, do you guys even realize that the #1 killer of children and teens are gun injuries?
You're probably starting to realize now, this is not a debate.
There is no adult in this earth that wants children to die.
I worry for my kids.
On the front lines across the globe.
In Rome, South Korea, Ukraine, and Israel. We'll give you
International correspondent Robert Sherman on News Nation.
You are. Start the conversation with your child about vaping today.
Years.
You're watching KFDX 3 News.
A major legal showdown is brewing between Live Nation and the Justice Department. The government claims the concert giant illegally monopolized booking and ticketing, driving up prices for fans. Lydia Hugh has the details for us.
Jury selection now underway in one of the biggest antitrust showdowns, the United States versus Live Nation and Ticketmaster. The federal government is joined with dozens of states and accusing Live Nation of illegally dominating the live music business after the Obama administration allowed Live Nation to merge with Ticketmaster more than 15 years ago. Prosecutors argue that Live Nation's massive ownership or management of concert venues allows the company to pressure venues to use Ticketmaster, ultimately limiting competition and driving ticketing fees higher for fans. Now, Live Nation strongly disputes these accusations. It says venues choose its ticketing services because it's the best and most efficient option. They also highlight in its annual report what they call significant and increasing competition in the ticketing space. You can see some of those competitors listed right here. Still, some antitrust experts say the government has got a strong case here.
I do think that the Live Nation is facing an uphill battle. Ticketmaster controls something between 80 to 86% of the ticket sales in large venues. That's also unchallenged. So you have significant power.
Now, we could see some big superstars taking the stand to testify. Kid Rock and Ben Lovett of Mumford & Sons are named as witnesses for the government. On the other side, we have a lot of executives from sports teams. You can see executives from the Cowboys, the Commanders, and the Cavaliers set to testify for Live Nation. This trial is expected to last 4 to 6 weeks, and if the jury decides that Live Nation violated antitrust laws, potential penalties could range from fines to restrictions on their contracts to even, in the most extreme circumstance, possibly a spinoff of Ticketmaster from Live Nation.
Only Purple has the GelFlex grid, designed to help you wake with less pain, because the right bed doesn't just improve your night, it improves your day. Save up to $500 on a Purple mattress during the President's Day sale. Less pain, better sleep.
On the front lines across the globe.
In Rome, South Korea, Ukraine, and Israel. We'll give you an up-close look
at the center of the moments that matter.
What do you want the world to know? What is the mission?
International correspondent Robert Sherman on News Nation.
My opponent is completely disregarding almost half of my arguments which I responded to.
Communities must step up.
Laws alone cannot stop the bullet.
Well, I completely disagree.
Point of inquiry, do you guys even realize that the #1 killer of children and teens are gun injuries?
You're probably starting to realize now, this is not a debate.
There is no adult in this earth that wants children to die.
I worry for my kids.
I'm a United States Marine. When I came home, I became angry. I had migraines and respiratory issues.
I served in the Army. There's a lot more people out there that have gone through more things. I shouldn't go and get those benefits because they had it worse.
If you could say anything to that veteran, what would you say? Every veteran is deserving the benefits they earned by serving our country. You deserve because you serve. If you're struggling with life after service, don't wait. Reach out.
Best Reviews is an unbiased team that researches products in real-world situations to give reliable recommendations on just about everything.
Call that a plasma sword?
For the best reviews, go to bestreviews.com. Seriously, before you buy anything, ever.
Now, sports with Parker Hollandoner from the OSTC Sports Desk, your complete orthopedic team. Team of the Week on KFDX is brought to you by State Farm agent Bryson Whitaker.
It's another early edition of Team of the Week as we gear up for more playoff basketball action. The Burke-Burnett Bulldogs almost dropped 100 points at the Memorial Gym last week against Graham, but now they're looking at their first state-ranked opponent in the bracket. Let's take a look at how our Team of the Week is looking headed into round 3. The Burke-Burnett Bulldogs bowling over their last two opponents to earn a place in the regional semifinal round. A 22-point win over Eastern Hills and a 39-point blowout of Graham showing they're not taking any prisoners.
The group of kids, it's all the guys. I'm telling you, they play so hard, they practice so hard, they deserve everything that they get. And it's just so nice to see them have a win. And hopefully we get one more. You got to take just one at a time.
An explosive offense has been Boomtown's signature in 2026. Their 84-point-per-game pace putting every opponent on their back foot quickly.
Just flying around. I mean, we get so many steals off traps. We give up a lot of layups sometimes, but, I mean, flying around and getting those steals, puts up a lot of points for us.
I think we're forcing the opponents to play a little faster than they normally do. As far as teams, the last few games, they've been averaging about 25 turnovers against us. And I don't think a lot of teams are ready for maybe the speed that we are going at.
As has been the case all season long, Aiden White and Kingston Gould have led the way for the team, combining for 54 points in the by-district round and 61 in the area round. Slower first quarters are the red flag being waved by the leaders, demanding more urgency and intensity from themselves and their teammates as the run continues.
We got to start a lot better. We started off so slow, and first half jitters, every playoff game, high energy. But we picked it up in the second half really well, and I'm proud that we did that.
Just get better on the defensive side of the ball, man. Sometimes we let people score a little too much, and I don't really like that. We got to play some more defense for sure.
Of the just 4 teams that handed the Bulldogs losses on the year, none of them are in the 4A Division I bracket, leaving the team with a fresh set of opponents to face down with their speed and aggression. With a yet-to-be-matched ability to get a bucket and get a stop, the Burke-Burnett Bulldogs' journey for a state title continues. The Bulldogs are on the road to Abilene-Wiley tomorrow. That will be the site of their regional semifinal.